Everybody.
A very warm welcome and thank you for your time, Ciarán and Catherine, Ciarán McHugh and Catherine McGee, all the way from the Republic of Ireland. We say welcome to Cape Town.
Good morning to you both and all the listeners at CCFm.
Good morning. How are you doing? It's early in the morning, so it's wonderful to wake up in this wonderful way with good positive news for you all.
That is beautiful. So let's talk about it. I mean, it's a partnership, it's a collaboration, it's so much. And we know Melon Educate because they've built schools, they've done some amazing work. But you guys have realized that there's a need for school children in our poor areas like Khayelitsha and other areas, that they need school shoes. They need shoes to be able to play soccer and so forth. How did this all come to be, Ciarán?
Well, I suppose it goes quite a bit back now at this stage, Jonathan. We were on the company I work for, and one of the guys I work with, a guy from Bloemfontein, Kevin Grant, and myself, a number of the colleagues were over in Khayelitsha back in 2019, visiting the then Gary Kirsten Foundation Academy, where they were looking to get cricket introduced to the kids in the townships, to bring them and get them involved in sports, bring them into a somewhat holistic setting where they could get some one-on-one attention. And I suppose it's the first time I'd ever been in a township, and we're very struck by what we saw there. And I had 3 young kids myself, and Kevin and daughters. And we were quite taken with lots of things. But in the conversation the way back, realised they had no shoes. So we kind of saw, could we try and get 500 pairs of shoes? And we literally walked into a shop and saw the price of them. And then we began thinking that shoes are something back home in Ireland that are very hard to dispose of. They're quite expensive, but you can't recycle them. You can't take them to the charity shops. So we just thought, okay, let's see if we can get out to schools. So approached a couple of schools where I live in Sligo. They said you should do all the schools in Sligo, which is, there's only 50,000 people there. And we ended up with an amazing response. We had 2,500 pairs of shoes all that time back. And myself and Catherine drove around in a van. I think it was -3. Yeah. We rented a van expecting that we're going to be just picking up shoes kind of left at reception in these schools. But we didn't realize the Irish dimension to it. Irish kids and Irish teachers love this program because it teaches them about, well, first of all, it teaches them about Cape Town, townships, children. They learn about their own lives, about the benefit of giving, gratitude, the fact that it's such an environmentally friendly project. We've got these flag systems in Ireland where you've got an environmental green flag. This project, they shoehorned into that. We've got a purple flag that deals with social issues. So yeah, Catherine will tell you more, but we drove around and collected. We ended up talking to school assemblies, school councils of 7, 8, 9-year-olds ended up running the campaigns, sending out leaflets to their children. So it wasn't something we envisaged, that we just thought there were connection points. But no, hence we like to say we really are connecting communities world apart. So that was 4 years ago, and then today we're here with 20,000 pairs of shoes have come into Cape Town port, and we think that probably is still at the smaller end of where this thing can go.
Exactly. Catherine, I want to draw you in now, if you don't mind. It's just incredible to see that generosity. And it's something that we need to, as adults, need to teach the children in our lives. So whether it's grandparents teaching their grandkids or parents teaching their children, but it's also something we as adults need to do ourselves.
Exactly.
From your perspective and just everything that's going to be happening today in Khayelitsha, just share a little bit, please.
Absolutely. Well, since we hit the ground running here, we've been met with such a warm and wonderful welcome, with such a helpful and engaging environment too as well. And we have really been blown away by what we have seen on the ground. We have wonderful partners, Catch Trust, and they've helped us immensely in navigating the NGOs that we go and speak to, that we deliver to. And that is where we have really been inspired, because we're only the conduit. We're taking, shoes that we've collected, but now we need to make sure that they go to the right places and to the people who need it. So Catch Trust, we visited them and we saw their programs, their engaging programs with young women. And it is a universal problem anyway to keep young women in sport from the ages of 12 to 18. It is very difficult. It's a very positive and very good thing for their own physical and mental health. We went to Ubuntu Football Academy. What an amazing group that they are there. They combine education and physical football training there too as well. They've actually this year taken on 4 girls, which is just wonderful. It's just inspiring. We go to each single one and we listen to their program, how they're looking at helping, engaging, creating new leaders, creating opportunities for the children in the townships. We're going to we have a number of Mellon Educate schools. They're just absolutely inspiring. It's the opportunity. It's creating the education, the pride within the children. When you speak to children and speak to children in massive sports and everything too as well, when you speak to them, they're full of, I play sports. This is what I get from it. This is how I, deal with my anger. This is how I deal with a team. This is how I lead. This is how I'm really good at scoring goals. I'm really good at a back. This is better for me. I prefer to play. Some are playing chess, some are playing netball, some are playing football, but they're also combining that with a very good open opportunities for education. And that's very positive. They're out of where the lives into very positive environments. And that's where we want shoes to go to.
Brilliant. That's what it's all about. And that's where we're going to have to leave it for now, because we don't have a lot of time. But for those people who want to find out more about this incredible charity, In My Shoes, where can they go? What's the website address and details, please?
Well, so we're on all social platforms, but the easiest and quickest way is to go to inmyshoes.ie, our website, and you'll find a wealth of information on the project and where we're going and all of our benefactors on that.
Yeah. We want to thank you for the opportunity to speak about it here, but we're learning too, and it's changing our lives as well, the friendships that we're making, the good bonds that we're actually building, but also following the positive work that you're actually doing on the ground here. People have asked us, can we do this here in South Africa? Can we do this here in Cape Town? Yes, you can. You can do this. You can recycle. You can send your shoes to the townships. Just use the proper NGOs who are doing amazing, amazing work here on the ground. It's all doable here. So thank you so much for the opportunity.
No, thank you so much, Ciarán and Catherine. Amazing that you guys take the time out of your busy schedules to be in our beautiful city and to make a real difference.
No problem. It's our pleasure.
Thank you
Thank you so much.
Appreciate it. Take care.